Anti-fascist protesters are approaching the nationalist groups. We're gonna try to get to the front with them. Sounds like it's already going down.
Come over, you fucking idiot. You got a line of cops. What kind of asshole does that? Back, hey, behind the back, guys. Behind the banner. Behind the banner, please. Watch out, some cop is gonna get right to his dick.
We got 2 cop cars on the street up there.
You guys are defending Nazis. Go to sleep at night with that. You're not free speech. You're inciting violence. How can you do this? How can you do this? How can you go to home with That's okay. What he said? Joey Gibson! You have blood on your hands! This is a loser! Trump is a winner! We don't care about that. You don't want you here. That's what it is.
Slowly cooking. Get there. We're just losing calories. It's summer. Right now. We're broadcasting live.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Remain on the sidewalk.
But I'm old and I started
over there. They're just scared. Those people across the street right now. They look like
we are resuming due to technical.
I didn't bring my chocolate.
Police Bureau. All subjects on Southwest Columbia Street need to move to the west immediately. Move to the west now.
You guys, you're on the west, idiot.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. All those standing at Southwest Columbia and Southwest NATO need to move to the west immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. All those standing at Southwest Columbia and Southwest NATO need to move to the west immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
community against invaders from a post-op place. You are
All those standing at Southwest Columbia and Southwest NATO need to move to the west immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I pay your taxes. Hey. Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you protect? Find out who it is. Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Move back!
They've only attacked the anti-racist protest.
This shit is not fuck you.
Standing at Southwest Columbia and Southwest NATO need to move to the west immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
Chemical irritants in the air.
This is Portland Police Bureau. All those standing at Southwest Columbia and Southwest NATO need to move to the west immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
Fuck you, Kate! Fuck you! Fuck you! I hope you all fucking fear! Fucking sick fucking cowards! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Police Bureau, you are ordered to disperse immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents.
all right, Daryl?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. You are ordered to disperse immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or weapons.
Fuck you, better make it, motherfucker!
Standing for you!
Fuck you!
What are you fighting for?
Fuck you!
You're protecting the
Fuck
property!
you! Just fuck you!
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You are ordered to disperse immediately. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or weapons.
You're shooting the wrong side!
All right, things are getting pretty crazy.
Get out of the streets! You must leave now!
Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
On the ground.
What's your name?
Leo Hall.
And who did that? The cops?
The cops, yeah, I was standing there and he just went boom like that. And I had a cane, knocked my glasses off. I'm glad they didn't break because I can't afford to buy new glasses. I am so pissed off.
How old are you, sir?
61.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
You have 5 feet, you have 3 feet! You can go your gun!
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers have observed protesters throwing projectiles, including rocks and bottles. The projectiles were thrown at officers near Southwest NATO Parkway in Southwest Columbia. All people in this area must immediately disperse. Failure to comply with this order may subject you to arrest or citation and may subject you to the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
What do you think about this, man?
Southwest Columbia and Portland on 3rd Avenue.
Just changing out a memory card here, folks. Things are getting tense. Police are using chemical irritants and flashbang grenades, as well as pepper balls, in an attempt to disperse the anti-fascist protesters. I did not see them fire upon the nationalist protesters. It seems like their enforcement is definitely one-sided out here. They're continuing to fire flashbangs.
Sorry?
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You must leave the area within 1 block of Southwest 3rd Avenue and Southwest Columbia Street. Failure to comply with this order will subject you to arrest. Failure to comply with this order will also result in the use of riot control agents or impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. You must leave the area within 1 block of Southwest 3rd Avenue and Southwest Columbia Street. Failure to comply with
coming back. Our troopers.
Looks like folks are regrouping down the street.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You must leave the area within 1 block of Southwest 3rd Avenue and Southwest Columbia Street. Failure to comply with this order will subject you to arrest. Failure to comply with this order will also result in the use of riot control agents or impact weapons.
You need a hand?
Remain on the sidewalk. Get out of the streets.
Thank you.
Hey guys, have you seen where the Cowboys and the are right now?
I don't know. I think they're back in the park. I have no idea.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Remain on the sidewalk. Get out of the streets.
Yeah. All right, so to clarify what's going on, police have pushed anti-fascist protesters out of the streets. They've dispersed them. I did not see them attack the nationalist protesters. However, they've pushed people not just out of the park, but now they're running them down out throughout the streets. I'm sure some of the people out here weren't even there, and so that's the situation right now, folks. Police have been using flashbang grenades, some type of munition launched from a grenade launcher that explodes. Looks like they're on the move now. Luckily, we got a good vantage point. Hopefully, we're safe up here, but. Excuse me?
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Remain on the sidewalk. Get out of the street.
Police will continue to use flashbang.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Remain on the sidewalk. Get out of the street.
All right, looks like contingent of the police. They're calling Delta. Look like they're mounting up. I don't know where they're going. Yeah, they're out of people to flash
Directly where they are. It makes absolutely no sense at all. They probably have an agreement with a mainstream media company. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't get the shot. One more, man. One more flashbang.
I saw him throw one directly into a group of journalists.
Yeah, it happens here. Journalists get in the fray, and we get hit just like everybody else gets hit.
Yep.
I saw a bunch of National Lawyers Guild people try to walk together. Then they got a flashbang right in the middle. Cool. Getting word that the protesters are moving back to the park. Obviously, the protesters here are scattered. There's three officers there, there's small groups in the park, small groups there, and there's small groups behind us as well. Yeah. Flashbang to the mainstream. Would make sense.
Alpha, mount up. Alpha, mount up.
Interaction between protesters. They are rounding up. There's a stabbing zone out in the stabbings. I did see a number of arrests happening up. Alpha UA is on the way out.
Bricks along the sidewalk, right? Along the edge there.
Here is the elevated coverage here.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I guess this is the intersection of Jefferson and 4th. As far as what side the police are on, I don't want to speculate on that, but I will say that I observed them attack the counter demonstrators. I did not observe them attack the nationalists. Oh, this journalist is getting hassled.
You guys are allowing citizens to be further hurt by not allowing us to do our job after you gas them. You are putting Portlanders' lives in danger by not letting us help them. Do you understand that? You guys are gassing them and not letting medics through. They can't walk. They can't see you gas them. How are they supposed to get anywhere when you gas them? I am going to. What is your badge number? Yes, you do. You have to give me your badge number. Hey, excuse me, officer. Deputy. Why do you guys not have a name? Why? Where is your guys' name? Your badge number? Yeah, where is your name? What is it? Deputy, excuse me, what is your name? Can I please have a clerk? Can I please have a clerk?
All right, please share this video. Help us get this live stream out. We got unedited coverage here of the Patriot Prayer event. We just saw violence. The only violence I've seen all day, for the most part, was initiated by the police. I did see one other fight, but I didn't see what started it. Other than that, I mean, the whole thing's been incredibly peaceful. It seemed like kind of out of nowhere, police just started launching concussion grenades into the crowd of counter demonstrators of today's nationalist rally.
How do you guys sleep when you allow citizens to be harmed and not allow them to get through? You guys are a disgrace to your name and your badge. How do you sleep at night?
All right, it looks like everyone's regrouping somewhere else. I'm not really sure where everyone ended up. Police can be seen on all these side streets. I don't know if you can see that on the live stream, but yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get down from here. All right, I guess I'm gonna jump. All right, I'm gonna try to catch up with everyone. It seems like most groups got kind of split up. I heard a rumor that people are regrouping back in the park.
How much?
That's where people are regrouping?
That's where they said that we prepare.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, folks, just stick with us. We're just catching up to the main march. Looks like they're right around this corner. All right, folks, this is the best live stream we got so far. We had some connection problems earlier, so if you're gonna share one, I'd recommend sharing this one. This live stream also shows where the violence broke out. So if you're gonna share one of them. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing, man?
Good. Can you tell me what happened out there?
It's fucking insane. Cops aren't letting us do our jobs. I came out here as a medic today. They won't let us get near anybody that's been gassed or hurt. They'll keep us across the street. I didn't see anybody doing anything until the moment the flash grenades went off and the flashbangs. And then when that happened, everybody started throwing stuff at the police, and I mean, I saw people getting hit with rubber bullets, and I saw people gassed, and it was brutal, unreal, completely unreal. It doesn't remind me of America right now. This is not our America.
All right, we'll stay safe out there.
Trying to keep this.
Pretty brave woman right there. Couldn't imagine being in that chaos in a wheelchair with all the tear gas and the concussion grenades.
Looks like we got him.
All right, now we're up to both groups. Look like they're squaring off. Minimal police presence. Well, I don't know if I'd say that, but
Police Bureau. To those near Southwest 2nd Avenue and Southwest Market, this is now a civil disturbance. All people must disperse. You're ordered to disperse. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you are subject to arrest or citation. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you will be subject to riot violations and impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. To those near Southwest 2nd Avenue and Southwest Market, this is now a civil disturbance. All people must disperse. You're ordered to disperse. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you are subject to arrest or citation. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you will be subject to riot control agents and impact weapons. This is the Portland Police Bureau. To those near Southwest 2nd Avenue and Southwest Market, this is now a civil disturbance. All people must disperse. You are ordered to disperse. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you are subject to arrest or citation. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you will be subject to riot control agents and impact weapons.
all right, folks, thanks for supporting independent media. Please share this video, help us get this out. We don't got big budgets like these other like a lot of other media organizations. Pretty much on our own dime out here. But whatever you can do to help us, really appreciate it. Really appreciate you watching too, folks. This is an ugly day for Portland. you want to talk about that? What do you think about?
That's fucked up. Like, we get flashbangs, we get tear gas, but those Nazis can walk all they want. It's fucked up.
Your order to disperse. If you fail to adhere to this order, you are subject to arrest. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you will be subject to riot control agents and impact weapons.
One shot downhill. Close. Stay.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. To those in Tornado Parkway and Southwest Market, this is now a civil disturbance. All people must disperse. You are ordered to disperse. If you fail to adhere to this order, you are subject to arrest. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you will be subject to riot control agents and impact weapons.
All right, just catching up still. Across the street, we have the Trump supporters, the nationalists, the Proud Boys, and Patriot Prayer. On this side of the street that I'm on, we have counter demonstrators and anti-fascist activists, as well as some civil society groups, like Black Lives Matter, National Lawyers Guild, among others. Seems like the police response has been really one-sided. I didn't see them target any of the patriot groups, or so-called patriot groups. I did, however, see them directly attack the counter demonstrators with very little provocation. They kind of came out of nowhere. On this police vehicle, we have a long-range acoustic device. That's the loudspeaker y'all been hearing. It's also called the sound cannon. It can be used to injure protesters' eardrums. It's used for crowd dispersal. Looks like Portland's deployed several of them here today.
Get a map, dumb fuck! Your streets, but you're in the fucking park. Protected by fucking Nazi police. The fuck out my city, dude. Patriot police!
Looks like we got a fight.
Sooner or later you'll be outnumbered, bitch.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
Fuck out of here, you fucking cunt.
Fucking Nazi.
Fuck you, cunt. Get the fuck out of here, you pussy.
Hey, stop, bro. Stop.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. To those near Tornado Parkway and Southwest Market, this is now a civil disturbance. All people must disperse. You are ordered to disperse. If you fail to adhere to this order, you are subject to arrest. If you fail to adhere to this police order, you will be subject to riot control agents and impact weapons.
Who are you,
you protecting? Who are you protecting?
How do you stand there when someone's getting the shit beat out of them? How do you do that? No one's attacking you. There was a person getting attacked in their butt.
You all right?
Yeah, you doing all right now?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Stay safe, all right?
All right, you too.
Yeah.
Fucking laugh at somebody being murdered. Still smirking. You fucking disgusting motherfucker.
that the real John Wayne?
That's the real John
Who
Wayne.
had that?
Some guys got into a fight right back here at that intersection, and one of them dropped that.
All right. Looks like we got one of the Proud Boys, John Wayne's. All right. Someone captured John
This is a
Wayne.
no stage.
What's that?
This one is a no stage, kind of.
What do you mean no stage?
Sorry, I'm not. No, don't.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Please. No, like you know when you take someone from the other camp and say, no, I got someone from your camp.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to pay to take it back, you know.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Run your own neighbors.
What, all three of them?
Colombia and Ada.
All right. I'm gonna move around a little more. Looks like the nationalist groups are kind of moving out of the park. Not sure where they're headed, but I'm gonna move that way. Do y'all know where folks are drinking at?
Probably, last time they did that similar fountain.
Is that fountain back there?
Oh yeah, Stark Street.
Okay, take care. Alright, looks like we have a pretty big police presence down here, so I'm gonna try to catch up. Thanks everyone for sharing this live stream. Tried to do a few earlier today, but connection wasn't really working out, but this one seems like it did, and it was right on time because it was right before the violence started. All right, so we're getting back to the park. This waterfront park is pretty long. It runs along this river in Portland. Not sure what river, but we're getting back to the starting point where police originally attacked the counter demonstrators. Hey man, you care to tell me what you think about all this?
Well, it's blatant.
What's that?
It's blatant disregard for. Unfortunately, what we saw today was the police blatantly disregarding